Basbasan niyo po ang aming hanap buhay sa dagat. Bigyan niyo kami ng tapang at karunungan upang maharap ang mga alon ng pagsubok sa bawat paglalakbay. Naway magbunga ang batas na ito ng pag-asa at lakas na hindi lang sa amin, kundi sa susunod na henerasyon ng mga marino, upang maging liwanag kami sa pandaigdigang industriya ng maritime. Ang lahat ng ito ay aming dinudulog ng may pananampalataya at pasasalamat sa inyong banal na pangalan. Amen.
Thank you, Chief Engineer Peralta. We may now be seated. Good afternoon. We are gathered here today for the signing ceremony of the implementing rules and regulations of the Magna Carta of Filipino Seafarers. May we invite Secretary Hans Leo J. Kakdak of the Department of Migrant Workers for his opening remarks.
Magandang hapon po sa ating lahat. Today marks a historic milestone for our maritime industry with the signing of the Implementing Rules and Regulations, the IRR, of the Magna Carta of Filipino Seafarers. This occasion is not merely a procedural step. It is a testament to our collective commitment to uplift, protect, and empower the lifeblood of global shipping, our Filipino seafarers. We are deeply grateful to His Excellency, President Ferdinand R. Jr., for his unwavering support for our seafarers as the embodiment of the resilience, hope, and forward movement of our Bagong Pilipinas, and for leading the way to ensure that every seafarer's voyage is safer, fairer, and more dignified. We would also like to express our continuing deepest gratitude to Speaker Martin Romualdez, Senate President Francis Chis Escudero, the chairs of the Senate and House Committees on Overseas Filipino Workers, the members of Congress, for their dynamic and determined legislative stewardship. Our gratitude to Secretary Laguesma, Secretary Bautista, and Secretary Herbosa, whose unwavering support and guidance have been instrumental in advancing the development of the IRR. Special thanks to DMW Undersecretary Bernard Olalia, Chairperson of the Technical Working Group, for leading the intricate and collaborative effort in terms of crafting this IRR. Maraming salamat din po sa ating mga kasapian ng Maritime Industry Tripartite Council at mga katuwang natin sa iba't ibang ahensya ng pamahalaan, seafarers, unions, ship owners, and manning groups and associations, and international organizations. The IRR we signed today embodies the principles of protection, empowerment, and collaboration. It is designed to strengthen the rights, welfare, and dignity of our Filipino seafarers who traverse the seas of the world. This document reflects months of thorough consultation, rigorous review, and sincere dialogue among all stakeholders and social partners, ensuring that every provision serves the interests of our seafarers and their families. This process encapsulates the essence of the principles of tripartism. Special mention to our dear IRR Committee Vice Chair, Marina Administrator Sonia Malaluan, for the partnership, patience, and technical support. And finally, for our seafarers, this IRR is for you. It is our covenant to protect your rights and empower your aspirations. It is a promise that your government stands with you in every step of your journey. It reflects our collective vision for a maritime workforce that is secure, respected, and ready to face the challenges of a dynamic global maritime sector. And to our social partners and stakeholders, this milestone is a call for sustained collaboration as we move forward in fully implementing this landmark legislation. Together, let us turn these regulations into meaningful action and real change. Ang yaman, kami, Apo, maraming salamat sa inyong lahat. Mabuhay ang mga marinong Pilipino.
Thank you, Secretary Kakdak. And now, may we call on the Administrator of the Maritime Industry Authority to provide an overview of the implementing rules and regulations of the Magna Carta of Filipino Seafarers.
Your Excellency, President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. This ceremonial signing of the Implementing Rules and Regulations of Republic Act 12021, or the Magna Carta of Filipino Seafarers, marks a significant milestone as we begin the implementation of the President's vision to elevate the standards of protection, welfare, and empowerment of the men and women who have long been the lifeblood of global shipping. They have consistently demonstrated their excellence and resilience, making up a significant portion of the world's maritime workforce. It is high time that we establish robust legal safeguards to uphold their rights and address the evolving challenges that they face. Today, we celebrate not just a legislative accomplishment, but a concrete expression of our nation's gratitude and commitment to our Filipino seafarers. This IRR provides a comprehensive framework to operationalize the principle enshrined in the Magna Carta. The final version contains 22 rules, and please allow me to highlight its key provisions under 4 major objectives. First, strengthening seafarers' rights and welfare. At its core, the IRR guarantees safe and comfortable working conditions for Filipino seafarers. It mandates fair compensation, access to information, medical care, and grievance mechanism to protect their dignity and well-being both on board and on shore. Second, promoting equality and inclusion. The IRR emphasizes gender equality and ensures protection against discrimination, harassment, and bullying. It also lays out measures to foster inclusivity and provide equal opportunities for all seafarers. Third, advancing maritime education and training. Quality maritime education and training are vital to maintaining the competitiveness of the Filipino seafarers in the global market. The IRR further strengthens Marina as the single maritime administration with jurisdiction over maritime education, both for overseas and domestic seafarers. And lastly, ensuring accountability. The IRR establishes clear guidelines for ship owners, manning agencies, and other stakeholders, holding them accountable to the welfare of seafarers. It also introduces a mechanism to prevent abandonment, address ambulance chasing, and ensure timely repatriation and compensation in cases of disputes. Moving forward, various government agencies involved, including Marina, will begin with the development of the subsequent detailed policies and guidelines identified during the 3-month consultations in order to give full and complete effect to the Magna Carta and its IRR. I would like to echo the statement of our IRR Chair, Honorable Secretary Cactac, that this IRR is not just a legal document. It is a promise to protect our seafarers from exploitation, a promise to provide them with opportunities for growth, a promise to secure their rightful place as key contributors of the maritime industry. We owe this achievement to the dedicated efforts of our legislators, other government agencies, maritime stakeholders, and seafarers themselves, who actively engaged with us during the drafting and consultation process. So let us all commit to ensuring that these rules are implemented effectively with the seafarers' welfare as our foremost priority. With the signing and publication of the IRR, let us celebrate not just the progress we have achieved, but also the brighter future we envision for the Filipino seafarers and their families. Together, let us sail toward a more inclusive, resilient, and stronger maritime nation as we pursue the aspirations of a bagong Pilipinas. Thank you so much, and mabuhay ang marinong Pilipino.
Thank you, Administrator Malaluan. At this point, may we call on Secretary Hans Leo J. Kakdak of the Department of Migrant Workers and Administrator Sonia B. Malaluan of the Maritime Industry Authority as the principal signatories of the implementing rules and regulations to approach the signing table. The principal signatories may now sign the IRR document. Thank you, DMW Secretary and Maritime Administrator. May we now invite the President in front for the presentation of the signed implementing rules and regulations of the Magna Carta of Filipino Seafarers. Thank you, Mr. President, Secretary Kakdak, and Administrator Malaluan. May we now invite Executive Secretary Lucas P. Bersamin to introduce our keynote speaker.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
Thank you to our Executive Secretary Luke Bersamin. Please take your seats. The Migrant Workers Secretary, Hans Leo Kakdak, and the other members of the Cabinet who are here present, the honorable members of the House of Representatives, the Maritime Industry Authority Administrator, Sona Malaluan. I know that this has been, I know the grind that both of you went through to get us to this point. And maybe the others don't know, may mga last minute pa na adjustment ang tayong ginawa. But I am as happy as anyone that we have the IRR. We can now implement all of the provisions in the Magna Carta for our seafarers. It is a very important day. All our Filipino seafarers for whom we have done all of this, my fellow workers in government, our key development partners, stakeholders, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Magandang araw sa inyong lahat at mainit na pagtanggap dito sa Malacañan. The sea has always been a powerful metaphor for life. It is vast, challenging, unpredictable, yet full of opportunities. And as we welcome a brand new year, we set anchor on a long-awaited shore. Only 3 months after I signed the Magna Carta of Filipino Seafarers, we now witness the signing of its implementing rules and regulations. This reinforces our commitment to ensuring the welfare of our seafarers. Among the features of the IRR is the establishment of the one-stop shop centers for seafarers. Through this, we aim to simplify processes to eliminate bureaucratic hurdles. The Magna Carta and the IRR guarantee fair medical treatment and access to free legal representation, ensuring that in moments of vulnerability, whether due to illness, injury, or legal challenges, our seafarers will have the support and protection from government. Para sa mga kababaihan sa maritime industry, ang IRR na ito ay ilan lamang sa mga paraan para kayo ay maprotektahan at mapahalagahan. Sinisiguro ng Magna Carta of Filipino Seafarers at IRR nito ang inyong mga karapatan laban sa diskriminasyon at pananakot. Ang hakbang na ito ay hindi lamang nagbubukas ng pagkakataon sa industriya. Ito rin ay sumasalamin sa ating dedikasyon sa mas progresibo at mas pantay na patakaran sa industriya ng maritime. It also envisions a well-prepared and competitive maritime workforce. By enhancing access to advanced training and requiring maritime education institutions to adopt cutting-edge facilities, we are equipping our seafarers and cadets to compete in the global arena. Beyond compliance with international standards, these efforts also secure the future of our seafarers in a rapidly evolving industry. These provisions are part of a holistic framework designed to uplift the lives of Filipino seafarers and their families. As we formally implement this landmark law, I urge all of us, public servants, industry leaders, maritime advocates, to embrace our roles with determination. To the DOTR, Marina, DOLE, DMW, and other concerned agencies, please ensure the immediate issuance of all remaining guidelines relative to the implementation of this IRR and the Magna Carta of Filipino seafarers. Monitor its strict compliance by all stakeholders and assist our seafarers to maximize the benefits that it provides. Let us ensure that every provision of this law and this IRR are not just words that appear on paper, but a bulwark that our seafarers can rely on. Sa ating mga marino, saan man dako kayo ng mundo, patuloy ninyong binibigyan ng karangalan ng ating bansa dahil sa taglay ninyong kasipagan, kahusayan, at katatagan. Kaya naman, sa bawat paglalayag sa bawat paglalakbay ninyo, kami po ay nasa likod ninyo, naglilingkod, upang higit na maitaguyod ang inyong seguridad, dignidad at karapatan. Ito po ay simula lamang ng mas matatag at maliwanag na kinabukasan para sa ating mga marinong Pilipino at sa kanilang mga pamilya. Sama-sama nating itaguyod ng bagong Pilipinas kung saan ang bawat manggagawa kasama ng ating mga marino ay may seguridad at matiwasay na kinabukasan. Mabuhay ang mga marino ng bagong Pilipinas. Maraming salamat po at masaganang bagong taon sa inyong lahat.
Thank you, Mr. President. And at this point, may we request the President to kindly grant us a photo opportunity. First, may we invite the first set of heads of agencies together with the members of the House of Representatives present. Thank you. And next, may we call on the second set of the heads of agencies. Thank you. And for the last set, may we call on the Seafarers and MITC members. Thank you. That ends our photo opportunity. Thank you very much, Mr. President, for gracing us with your presence. We would like to extend our heartfelt gratitude to everyone here today, our honored guests, our hardworking staff, and all of you in the audience who took the time to witness this momentous occasion. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.